can't hold us back, we on another level. Yeah.
Hello guys and gals, welcome back to the channel. You've already read the title, so you know what I'm doing. An ultra marathon is anything that's longer than marathon. A marathon is 42.6 kilometers, so anything above that is considered an ultra. I've never ran an ultra marathon. I ran one marathon so far. My running experience is pretty limited, extremely limited I would say, for an ultra marathon. I never ran before this year 2020. So I got injured back in February, an ankle injury, and I recovered around April, and I got into running because I wanted to improve my cardio and use my legs more than I ever have before. And my first run, within 1 kilometer I ran out of breath. I was really unfit cardio wise, and I've built up my endurance since then. Started by running 5Ks, then go up to 10K. At the end of June I ran my first 20K, and at the end of July I ran my first marathon. Technically speaking, I already did run an ultra because I ran 43.08 kilometers when I ran a marathon, but I consider that my marathon run. Never ran this far. As I said, I never ran before this year, and 43 kilometers is the most I've done. And when I ran a marathon, I've done it fasted. So this is what I'm going to do as well with this run. I'm going to just wake up and go, same as last time. And I haven't trained endurance in any way since I ran a marathon. I've been running 3 times per week, but only 5Ks, and I've been working out regularly and riding regularly. However, nothing endurance based, so I haven't trained for this. I haven't done any endurance training for an ultra marathon, so it's definitely going to be an interesting experience, and I know it's going to be fully in willpower. It's going to be all in my mind, and I'm going to have to push through the difficulties and the pain and just finish. I track all my endurance runs, and the last one I tracked is the marathon, and before that was like a PR speed for a 5K, and then before that was a 30K I think. So I've been making, you know, jump from 20K to 30K, then 40K, so why not 50K now? On my last endurance run, I hit the infamous wall around the 28 kilometer mark and had to walk until about 38 kilometers. But then after 38, I caught a second wind, or ketosis kicked in, and I ran strong for the finish. I'm also doing this ultra fasted, so I'm just going to wake up, have a coffee and some water and go. It's going to be incredibly difficult, I have no doubt about that. The marathon was extremely difficult, so I'm going to have to go into that really special place in my mind and have to push through the pain. So like I mentioned, I do have a good base level of fitness. However, I never went this far in my life. So I want to once again prove to myself that anything you set your mind to is possible. And believe in is half the battle, right? So I'm going to stretch, roll out my muscles, carb load, and I will see you tomorrow morning in my running gear. Okay, it's the morning of, and I'm not going to talk much. I'm excited, I'm feeling good, and let's do it.
I've been tripping on these stones. I got terabytes of memories that terrify my soul. Wish I didn't do some things I did, but I can take them back now. Is it all too late for me? I'm slipping through these cracks now. But there's still breath in my lungs, and my heart still beats like a drum.
So I'm nearly 2K in. It's just coming up to 5 AM, and the nerves are gone now. Once I started running, you know, you get into that flow and you start to enjoy it, and that's exactly what I'm doing now. I'm going to be going onto country roads soon, so I'm going to turn on my lights just because I want to be as visible as possible. But yeah, let's do this. I'm feeling confident. I think best of all right now is the night sky and the stars. I know you guys can't see it, but damn, it's amazing. And lights are on. No more lights on the road, so Let's do it.
Might think they have won. My best is still yet to come. Yeah. My best is still yet to come. My best is still yet to come.
All right, first 5k done. Just 9 more to go. Still feeling good. Enjoying this beautiful night sky. Don't want to talk too loud because there's people living here. But yeah. All right, 10k down. And if the next 4 go as good as this one, we're good. I think the fact that it's like 4 degrees outside is actually helping me because my lungs aren't going to be tired. So it's just purely muscular endurance and mindset. Let's keep going. I don't know if you've seen, but there's some sheep there. Another thing that I was worried about last night, but I'm not anymore, is cars. I'm running so early that there's barely any cars on the roads. I haven't seen one on this road yet, so there wasn't a point being nervous in this. But I'm still being wary, still got all my lights, and still being as safe as possible. Alright, so we got some light. I made it to the first town on the path that I chose. It's called Prosperous. I started in Newbridge, 15.6 so far. Nearly at the halfway point, 10k more to go. And still no issues, to be honest with you. If anything is going to go wrong, I'm expecting the same as when I ran a marathon, which was my hip flexor, my right one, and my right Achilles tendon. I sprained them when I ran the marathon, but I also think it was because of the uphills that were on the path that I chose for a marathon. While this path is mostly flat, there is some uphills and downhills, but mostly flat. So far, I'm not feeling any pain except for my feet. And yeah, man, let's go. Okay, so I'm almost at the halfway point, almost 25k done. Still no issues, but I'm definitely feeling it. I'm definitely feeling the fatigue, and the only way to do it is just push through, just keep going. Alright guys, so I'm in Dundee Forest Park. This is my halfway point. It's 25 kilometers from Newbridge, where I live and where I started. For some reason my app messed up. I don't know if it's because I lost connection with the internet, but it got an error and it didn't register the run I just did. But I vlogged this, so you know, I have proof of some kind. And I don't know, maybe when I connect to the internet again, I'll be able to get back to it. I'll start another one anyways, and yeah, that's all I can do. Next time I'll use a better app. Yeah, gonna drink some water, finally. I only brought this much water and I haven't drank any yet, so it's gonna be nice. Here, by the way, I have a half a lemon zest, like 3 tablespoons of honey and like a teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. Natural electrolytes. I have an electrolyte tablet as well, which I'm going to take, and another 25k to go. So far feeling good. Definitely feeling my calves and my hip flexors a bit. My feet, I don't think they're blistering yet, but I don't want to check. And let's keep going. I'm going to finish this. All right, and back the other way we go. Ooh, my calf is starting to cramp up a little bit. But let's keep going. I can already tell the second half is going to be much more difficult, but I can do it. I'm finishing this. I have no choice anyways, because I have to make it back home, but I'm doing this 100%. Alright, so I just passed 5.40 kilometers, which means there's exactly 20 kilometers to go, and definitely at that point now where I have to push myself to take each step. Feeling pain with each step. Again, like I said, like I expected, my right hip flexor is giving out, but that's mostly it. And I'm gonna stop because there's a truck coming. That's mostly it for now, and I'm gonna keep going. I knew what I can expect by doing marathon previously, and I know I can push myself and get to that place mentally where I'm just going to finish. I don't care if I have to walk, if I have to crawl this thing, but I'm finishing, because I want to finish and feel success at the end of today. That's what it's about. Let's go. But one massive plus of doing this on country roads, it's fucking beautiful. The sun is shining, the skies are clear. Just look at that. Amazing.
We're being super transparent. We're recording this over a period of 5 days. And these first 3 chapters are done in the first session. And, you know what I think is so interesting about this book and your life? It's the way you crack stereotypes. And I'm not talking about cracking stereotypes. I'm talking about, you know, Sister Catherine, how you don't, you're never going to judge a smile or scowl, right? You know, it's the same idea when I hear this. It's like we don't know what the people that...
Okay, we're 10k in on the second part of the run. 3 5k's left. I do that every week. I can definitely do this. It's actually crazy to me that now, looking how much I have left, I'm going to finish it. Like, I know I'm going to finish it. There's no way I'm not. And something I've seen other YouTubers do is dedicate the last few kilometers, miles of their marathons to like family members and friends. So I think when we get to the last 10, that's what I'm going to do, just to help myself and, as David Goggins says, invent some strength when I feel like I don't have much left. Getting a little bit emotional because of the pain and just thoughts running through my head. Fuck. But keeping going, pushing through and finishing this bitch. So 12k left, and I think I hit the wall, just losing energy, but keeping moving and gonna continue to do this and finish this. Okay, last 10k, we're back to some kind of run. Literally every step is so painful, and this is all about mental toughness right now. So the first of these last 10 kilometers I'd like to dedicate to the most mentally tough, the strongest woman that I know, my mom. I want to list out all the things that she's done, like getting her master's at 60 because she gave her life to raising 5 children, or living her whole life with an alcoholic narcissist husband. She is an amazing woman, and honestly no one I know compares to what she has done and what she continues to do daily. Her kindness and positivity inspire me every day. Kilometer number 41, I want to dedicate to my father. Even though he has a lot of problems and he's never worked through them, and he continues going down the wrong path, what he's done for me and my siblings is he made us stronger. Through all the hardship and adversity, he helped us become stronger mentally and in the heart. Hello, buddy. Hey. Hiya. Hello. Oh, so cute, buddy. Hello. Do you want to come run with me? Hold on, let me take a picture of you. This next one goes out to my 2 sisters, Natalka and Kasia. Honestly, I don't know what I would do without them. They helped me stay on the right path when I was a teen, more than they know. They continue to push through and do their best in life, and that is really all that you can do. I'm trying to do my best right now, and we all got our demons because of our dad, because of other reasons. I'm fighting some of those demons right now during these endurance runs. You have your own ways, but I know that I can depend on you, and I got your back. Good thing I didn't run into that when it was dark. Gotta go a little faster so I don't take up the road, because there's a truck behind me and a truck down on the bridge. Sketchy? Maybe. Alright, number 44, I think, goes out to my 2 brothers, Stefan and Tomek. You haven't had an easy life either. But thank you for being the positive role models, male role models in my life. Even though we're not the closest, I look up to you a lot. I'm inspired by your strength and the ability to keep going no matter what adversity you have to face. And I know you've faced your fair bit. Keep going. There's something amazing on the other side. And I feel you know this. And I feel you see what I'm doing. And you know that I know it. Don't know if that makes sense, but okay, this next one is for all my nieces and nephews, big and small. Hope you can understand why I do this, why I spend so much time alone, and why I work so hard. It's so that when you're wondering if you can do something in life, when you're doubting yourself, or when the people around you are doubting you, you can look towards me and see that it is possible, that someone close to you has done it. And I hope I can inspire you to chase your dreams and do anything that you want to do in your life. Kohan Bass, love you guys. Just keep going, you're all awesome. This is just freaking beautiful. This next one I want to dedicate to my sponsors, Attila and Matt, Fourpex BMX and Thunder. Thank you guys for believing in me, for seeing that fire within me. Even though I know I'm not yet at my full potential, nowhere close to it. But thank you for seeing the ambition and the want to get better and just the constant support. You guys are the best. This one's for you. Whoa. 4K left. I actually can't believe there's so little left. But this next one I want to dedicate to anyone suffering from mental illness, whether it be depression, bipolar disorder, anxiety, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, anything. It is Suicide Prevention Month right now, which is one of the reasons why I'm running this ultra, because almost 8 years ago I nearly made the decision which would have made me not be here today. But just know that if you are struggling, it can get better. It can get so much fucking better. But you have to act on your illness and you have to want to get better. Take the right steps towards strengthening yourself, dealing with your problems, and just look for help, man. Don't be afraid to ask for help or ashamed. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. Just know, guys, that no matter how hard it gets, if you can look up, if you can look forward, you can get up and keep moving. And that's what I wish for all of you. And most importantly, guys and gals, believe in yourself. Because if you believe in yourself and that you can get better, then that's honestly most of the work. Then you just have to take the correct steps to getting better. But faith in yourself and that you can get better is what's key. Holy shit, I'm actually back in Newbridge. But this next one goes out to all of you guys. Whether you're following me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever part of my life you're following, thank you for all your support and believing in me ever since the beginning, ever since I started the channel, since I started riding BMX. And just whatever crazy things I get up to, thank you for believing in me. through this journey. I've made some incredible friends among you guys, and I hope to meet more of you in the future. Maybe we'll run together, maybe we'll ride together, we'll see. But thank you all. Right, second last one, and this one is for me. To prove to myself that anything I set my mind to is possible. Destroy any doubt about if I can achieve what I want to achieve in life, and just push myself beyond my limits once again. There are no limits. The only limits you have are the ones you create for yourself in your mind, or others tell you that you have, but they're not real. They're just lies that you're telling yourself or other people are telling you. I believe I'm capable of anything within reason, but anything is possible in this life, and this one is for that. All right, and these last few hundred meters are going out to anyone that's doubting themselves, that's wondering whether they can do it, whether it is regarding running, BMX, the mental side of things, or otherwise. Just believe that you can. I've already said this. Believing that you can is necessary for you to be able to achieve your dreams, your goals, even the little things. So believe in yourself, because if I can do it, someone who couldn't run a kilometer when I started, now I'm running 50 of them. If I can do it, so can you. I believe in you. Let's finish this strong. Alright, that stone is my finish line. I have enough Ks in. I have done 50 Ks, I think I've done a little bit more. So, right there, finish line. Holy shit. And we are done. 50 kilometers in the bag, completed, whatever you want to call it. Exhausting, that's for sure. So, pause. 25.72, I think the first half was like 24.6 or 4, I can't remember exactly, so we will see. But I've definitely done 50k. If not, I will do more now. I've added up the 2 runs and we are at exactly 50.06 kilometers. Boom. I'll catch you guys when I'm back home and I get some food and water. Oh. Just something for clickbait thumbnail, you know how it is. I read somewhere that less than 1% of the population will run a marathon in their lifetime. I wonder what the statistics for an ultra are. But at the end of the day, statistics don't matter. What you did does. 50 kilometers complete. So it's now a few days since I did it, and it did take me a day to recover, but I am feeling like myself again, and I have been on 2 more runs this week. Just a personal mindset thing again of making a point to get back to running ASAP, but I am feeling good and recovered. I didn't need as much time to recover after this one as I did after my first marathon. I did need a day to recover, but I was back running 2 days after running the ultra. So not too bad, I think. It did take me 6 hours, just under 6 hours. And it's crazy how much longer the second half took me than the first half, where my app cut off because I lost signal. But the first half took me 2 hours, 22 minutes and 46 seconds at a pace of 5:52 minutes per kilometer. And that was 24.34, so almost half. And then the second half took me 3 hours 37:01. So in total, just under 6 hours. And I won't even mention the pace for the second half because some parts of it I did have to walk after hitting the wall. But I recovered from hitting the wall faster than I did when I was running the marathon. And yeah, I think I was just better equipped for it and better mentally prepared for it because I knew what to expect. Plus the weather was a little bit better than when I ran a marathon, and I wasn't as cold or anything, so it didn't bother me. And I'm also glad that I did run that little bit extra because the math in my head was a little bit off while running. But in total I did run 50 kilometers, so my first ultra complete. I am going to continue my running journey and pushing myself physically and mentally, and enter some races in the future when the worldwide situation is better. I'm going to have a look at some virtual races as well because I've seen people doing them on Instagram, so I'm going to have a look into those. But I'm really glad I did this and got this under my belt. But now I'm left thinking again, what's next? But anyways, I do hope you enjoyed this video. I guess I'm officially a YouTuber now, having cried on camera. I did get a little bit raw at the end there, but it's like I mentioned earlier in the video, you have to create strength where you have none left, and going into that space in my mind and dedicating those kilometers to the important people in my life and just, you know, being fully genuine helped me get through the last few kilometers. I hope this can inspire you to, I don't know, start running or even run your first marathon or ultra. Remember, I didn't run before April this year. Anyone can do this. Anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this, and thanks for watching. Peace!
Bo w dyskotekach tylko wspomnień plecak. Pierdol te trumny dzieciak, a trudne chwile puszczaj z dymem, jakbyś sam z nim leciał. Ej, wszystko zacznie się układać, gdy tylko w to co robisz, ziomuj, swoje serce wkładasz. Duma, presja, pasja, wiara, góry, doły, lecę, spadam, rapy, dupy, kumple, granty, życiowe sinusoidy, przez które przechodzi każdy. Nie bój się prawdy, odbicia w lustrze.